All right, so I found out something very interesting. If you've been following along, you know that I am on now day 14. Change this of building out our mini funnel to ensure that my 56-year-old father now um, is doing digital marketing online. He's selling a program, specifically real estate. So let me go ahead and get into this. Um, I do not post on TikTok, but I'm learning it as I'm getting on this because he is going live on TikTok, and I've learned that the Service Plus is semi new. I think it's been out for about 3 to 6 months now. So essentially, what happens is you go live, and there's like a little button down here, which is a Service Plus. They'll click on it, and this block will come up right here. This block is just simply letting the viewers have the opportunity to sign up as a lead, ask any questions. It's just right then and there live. So what I also learned is majority of those that jump into lives are cold. Okay, I did not know this until of recently doing research and learning a bit more. So what would happen is instead of this ask me option, we decided to put two options, which is no longer the ebook, it's the stack value. If you've been watching, you know that I took Alex Hormozzi's offer advice in the book and kind of just stacked it, made a irresistible offer, hard to say no to. But I'm now realizing that majority of people have no idea who he is. So why not grab this free video to educate yourself on what he's about? So for now, we've kept this one and this one because my father just wants to keep this so badly, but oh well. At least we were able to add this option for those that are cold leads, which basically sends them to the Stand Store link, which is now the Kajabi. By the way, I'm going to show you how we fixed that problem where we found out that Stand Store's emails, we weren't really sure if it's being sent to spam or actually the inbox. It's very hard to tell because you can't connect your domain to the platform. But we're using Kajabi now, and the open rate and click rate is far much higher. Secondly, what I also learned is that there's an option where you can sell a course on TikTok. Now, as a creator, you're not going to really make as much money, but that's not the point. The point is to just have it be less friction on the front end when someone is literally watching you live. Because if you think about it, if someone's watching you live, they're in the app, they're probably not going to want to get out of the app to fill out a form or grab a lead magnet, basically. So, from what I'm picking up, is TikTok is making it much easier to stay on the platform, and it's just our job to make it less friction. It kind of sucks. Honestly, I've been trying to test back and forth to see if this really makes a difference. It's kind of hard to tell. It's only been a week. So I'm going to kind of let it run for now. Right now, what I have set up is this funnel here, the 7 days, if they get the stack value or if they get the free lead, that's set up on the back end of Kajabi. Now, if I was to change it up and simply do this option, which is if they were to sign up for this free lead magnet, it'll be like a pop-up form that's already inside of TikTok to have the viewers submit. But I later on found out even more that if they were to click and the form comes up, they don't have to fill out anything because TikTok has already collected that information from them, and all they have to do is press next or confirm this is the right information. So, this will, in my opinion, I don't really like opinions, but less friction, more leads. Same goes for this, but It's not going to be an ebook. It's going to have to turn into a course, like a mini series course to get them to convert. So what I'm looking at this as is simply a qualification, qualify that these individuals are serious, because if they paid, hey, they just qualify them as a valid lead. So I'm kind of in the process of testing things out. As you can see, nothing is ever perfect. At first, I thought, Stan Store was good until I found out that we were losing money, not being able to not only follow up with them on the back end via email, but there's also no way to upsell, downsell them while they're in that purchasing mindset. There's only an order bump, which is not bad either. Kajabi also has that, but you can't really do too much when they're in the state of ready to buy. Second, you couldn't see if customers were replying back to your emails because, again, your domain is not connected to Stan Store. So yeah, we're in the middle of that. Let me go ahead and share my screen with you to update you on what I am doing so that you can see the open rate comparison with Stan Store and Kajabi. And I also have a pretty cool feature that I learned on TikTok. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so here, as you can see, the first one is the stack. It's not really that good to compare because no one has ordered on Kajabi yet, but here you can see 19 emails sent, 42% opened, and only one clicked. All right. Now, the one that I do want you to check out and see is, let me see which one, the lead magnet, which is right here. Watch me help my daughter get her first property. 100 have been sent, 38% open, and only 4 clicked. All right. So let me go ahead and show you and compare it to Kajabi. This is Kajabi right here. This literally tested, I think, about 2 days now. A total of 29 has been sent, 14% has opened, and actually 10% has actually clicked on it. So in comparison to that, it's kind of hard to tell right now. It's about the same, but I mean, the click rate is way higher than 4%. And I can actually see, if I show you in here, only 14 subscribers. So to me, that's pretty high. 12 sent, 25 opened, which is only a quarter, 17% clicked. So, it's far much greater than what Stan Store has been doing. On top of that, I've been sending out SMS just in case they don't get the email. I just want to make sure they're able to get that lead magnet because that's the next step to them opting into the $27 offer. Now, one thing I do want to show you, and I think it's pretty worthwhile knowing, pixels. This is something my father was not doing, and if I'm being honest, this is something I wasn't even thinking about doing, but since we're on this platform and they're able to collect great leads, cold leads especially, I want to be able to track and retarget. I don't see a lot of people talking about this, and I feel like it's pretty much slept on. A lot of creators probably just look at things on the front end and on their mobile device. It's very important, I guess, to see who's clicking what, who's purchasing what, so we can retarget them. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. We've ran one ad. It's just a regular traffic ad to warm up this pixel or just to warm up this account in general. Tomorrow, I plan on running ads. So as you can see here, I'm waiting for this complete registration to be fully active right now. I think it's kind of pending right now. The reason why I want this is because I want the individuals that have came across my father's live or post on TikTok, and then while I'm running the ad, I want them to simply opt in to our free lead magnet. And this is going to give us the opportunity to not only email them, send them SMS, retarget them, follow up, things of that nature, and then just add stuff. This is where I just want to start just for about a week so that we could see and compare the difference. So I'm kind of rambling right now, but if you enjoyed this video or if you have any questions, comment down below. I'm learning as I am posting. So I'll catch you in the next video.